just not quite. Guys, if you like what I do here on this channel, make sure you smash that thumbs up button and don't forget to subscribe. I upload a new video every Wednesday and Saturday. Minifig number 1. So all the figures that I'm reviewing today are based on Daredevil from Heaven's Kitchen. And this is the first figure that we reviewed. And I have to say that, it's not that impressive to me. I mean, just the overall look is very simplistic. If you look at the horns, they're right on top here, they have very thick lines, and I don't know, I don't like that. Same thing with the eyes. The eyes are way too simple, and it just doesn't fit the Lego-like theme. If you look at the mouth, it's white versus pale, doesn't make too much sense there. And looking at the torso, let's take these batons out of his hands. Looking at the torso, you can see very thick lines. It's just too contrasty for me. I would like to see a little bit more detail and maybe use a different color instead of white to showcase all the muscle detail there. The symbol on the chest there, that looks pretty decent. I don't know what this is for. It just seems kind of out of place because it's not symmetrical. Looking at the back, very simplistic design right there. Nothing much going on in the back. It looks like his spine is like jetting out instead. I mean, it like really jetting out there. Let's move on. Minifigure number 2. Okay, so this is not Daredevil, but hear me out, this character is within the Defenders series, which goes alongside Daredevil, and there's some crossover there. I tried to watch the Netflix series Iron Fist. I was not impressed. It really bored me to death. I don't like the character too much. He's kind of like a ripoff of Bruce Wayne, but less cool, and he has like a super fist punch. I don't know. Looking into this design, though, I really like the design. I think they really nailed the aspect of the character. I like the yellow head print. I like that they didn't just try to put beige over that. They went with yellow, they didn't put a beige head and then try to paint yellow around it. They did the inverse of that, and it looks really good. I like the black show up really nice. Very contrasty right there. Even though there's some simple lines on the torso, it looks spot on to the actual character. The belt transitions very nicely to the bottom there. I do like this actual minifigure, just not obsessed with the character. Number 3. This is Daredevil's alter ego, Matt Murdock, and this is a pretty nice representation. This is definitely the Netflix version of him. You can clearly tell by the haircut and just the 5 o'clock shadow with the spectacles that he's got on there. Looks really good. I mean, this actually, this design shows up really nicely in Lego form. I do like the overall print on the torso. I wish maybe, I mean, he's a simple character, so there's not too much you can actually do with him, but what they do, it actually looks pretty nice. What they do. Nothing much going on back there, but this character does represent Matt Murdock to the fullest. Number 4. Okay, now we're leveling up to 9,000. This character looks great. This is actually what I like to see in a Lego form version of Daredevil. It just looks a little bit more gritty. It looks closer to the Netflix series, and it just seems more interesting to me. I like all the details that they put on the torso print. It's actually kind of hard to see right there, but there's a lot of different details within there, like different belt buckles, different silver printing on there. The whole torso looks very nicely done. They even did the boot print, which I don't even know. Okay, so they're black legs with red over it, and it's really hard to do that to make it look decent, but it looks decent. They even kind of give it's again hard to see on there, but it's like a carbon fiber print on it. Really shows up nicely. I love the holsters there for his batons. I think they're called batons. Great, again, side printing, even on the arms. I'm really impressed with this one. Definitely a level up from the last Daredevil. Minifig number 5. This is by far now my favorite Custom Daredevil minifigure, and the reason is there's little nuances to this character that actually make it more accurate to the real character, the design choices, and the first being, it might not look like much, but it's the eyes. If you've ever noticed, Daredevil's eyes are solid color because he doesn't use his eyes because he's blind. They actually kept the eyes that same color as the rest of the head print, which makes sense. And if you look at this too, he doesn't need eyes, so why would he have white eyes in this? That's the only thing that doesn't make sense in that. Very subtle looking horns, which is, it ties really closely to the Netflix series. The overall printing is very similar to this one. In fact, it's nearly identical, just a few different design choices on that. He doesn't have any arm print, which is kind of disappointing. So I think, what honestly, I thought this was going to be my favorite. I just really like the head print. That's my favorite part of this character. Other than that, I prefer the torso on this character, just because it's more detailed, and actually if you look at the side printing for the boots, it just kind of realized that the side printing is more of like a burgundy than actual red. So that's the last character, and I'm going to switch him up just to make him look a little bit better. Ta-da! That's better. Time for a few shoutouts. Nerdboy Lego 2.0, Lego Sheep 985, Generation James, and Mystic Miners. Huge thumbs up goes out to you guys. Thank you so much for watching Toy Gander. And now, it's that time of the video. There's one figure somewhere on the screen that's just not quite right. The first 3 subscribers who find out what is wrong and puts it in the comments below, I will give you a shout out in the next video. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, you can help us take a gander. Wait, before you click away, why don't you click one of these other Toy Gander videos? If you like this one, you're definitely gonna like these. And don't forget to subscribe because I upload twice a week, one on Wednesday, one on Saturdays, and you don't want to miss out on what I upload next.